Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a Monster Legends video, where we're going to talk about all of the updates that have currently happened in Monster Legends, because there have been quite a few of them, and I want to make sure people are aware of everything going on. So we'll start things off with the gameplay changes as of March 2019. Monster Masters, fixing bugs is one of the biggest priorities, and to make everything as transparent as possible, we would like to share all of the bug fixes we implement into the game. So always make sure to check the update section of the game, because Social Point has gotten a lot better at actually communicating with the players to let them know what exactly has changed. So every month they will release gameplay changes, a gameplay changes log for that particular month, and that log will consist of all the bug fixes throughout the month. So let's see what actually happened as of, or for this month of March 2019. AI cooldown activated skills. Some changes were made on the AI, all related to weights affecting the CDA skills, which were generating low score and not being used properly. So I guess this update means that the AI is smarter about using cooldown activated skills. As of March 18th, Multiplayer League PvP Season 45, the trophies win-lose ratio of the Champion Leagues and Legendary 4 Leagues have been reworked to improve and foster competition. So if you've noticed there was a difference with Season 45, particularly in the amount of trophies you were getting, or maybe you were having too much difficulties climbing up a league, or maybe it was easier for you, it was probably due because of these changes. As of March 11th, Fatid could revive artifact monsters, or he can revive artifact monsters now. So if you remember Fatid, he was a previous team race monster that introduced reanimation. When you reanimate a monster is not necessarily the same as resurrecting. With the resurrection, there's no negative effect. You can revive whoever you want. With Fatid in particular, with his reanimation skill, he brings back a monster, but that monster also has cursed countdown either for 1 or 2 turns. So, unfortunately, also when you reanimate that monster, he has a positive effect called reanimation. So when you reanimate a monster, that monster, because it counts as a positive effect, the resurrection, you couldn't revive artifact monsters. Well, they changed that so that now you can, and considering the curse countdown won't apply on the artifact monsters, it's basically like a free revival for artifact monsters. So that's pretty cool. The following changes are also live to the rune dungeons. So the weekly rune dungeons were rebalanced to accurately reflect the value of the runes. I think this is why they started giving us a lot more chests where we can get 4 to 6 level runes and a 5 to 10 level rune. What else? As of March 11th, the treasure cave was slightly rebalanced. So you probably notice you don't always get 5 orbs. Sometimes you get 4 orbs. You can get up to 6 orbs. 4 gems. Sometimes you get 1 gem. Sometimes 2 gems. Sometimes 3 gems. I think that's what the treasure cave, that's what it's talking about. As of March 4th, and this was way in the beginning of the month, protect positive effects. The effect won't protect itself anymore. With the current behavior, when an enemy uses a remove positive effects on a monster that has protect positive effects active, the targeted monster won't be affected in any way. With the change, the targeted monster will only lose the protect positive effects, but all the other positive effects will remain untouched. So for example, if a monster has triple damage and protect positive effects, and an enemy monster removes positive effects, your monster won't lose the triple damage. He will only lose the protect positive effect. So the enemy would have to remove positive effects twice to get rid of your triple damage. We think this change will avoid certain combos that make the combat experience frustrating. And then there were some changes to skills. Neobuki, one of her skills, Akira, the damage increased from 50 to 55. Barbatos, Master of Pain, the self-damage will never ever miss. And Blood Covenant, the self-damage effect will not stack, which sucks because it used to stack. You'd be able to do Devil Form, get a 50% damage buff, and then Blood Covenant, get a double damage buff. So that's essentially triple damage, and then you had a very powerful Hellfire or a very powerful Master of Pain. Drake or Earthquaker, Mega Stun will override stun, avoiding weird behaviors. So he can actually Mega Stun now. Armo going underground, changed element from special to earth. This is an epic monster that not many people actually use. Korim will now remove enemy shield instead of only 1, so I guess that's good. There's also some status effect fixes. So Minor Blind will now be blocked by immunity to blind. So for example, Elvira's immunity to blind will now protect against Minor Blind. If a monster has a regular immunity to blind, that'll protect against Minor Blind. Evasion will now evade Minor Blind and positive effects blocked. That's pretty cool. Positive effects blocked won't stack anymore. Dodge area will fix some skills that were being incorrectly dodged by dodge area, like Kihaku's Makosu, Suiperion's Purifying Billy. I recently discovered that Neobuki's skill, what's it called? Kaminari, the AoE skill that gives regeneration, that one's actually bypassing dodge area at the moment. So that makes Neobuki quite powerful to take on O'Reilly and Shade Moon and those dodge area monsters. So yeah, very, very important to look into the update section of the game because it tells you a lot of useful stuff. Moving on, there was a change to the team ward's leadership and activity. So as you may have noticed, we have quite many inactive teams in the leaderboards. For example, there could be a team in the top 30, for example, that didn't have any wars. And that's because they would never lose any trophies because they never went into war. Well, in order to fix this, what Social Point did is they decided to hide teams that hadn't participated in a war for around 7 days from the leaderboards. So if your team is not active, it would move into a bracket called No League, which would prevent the team to participate in team battlegrounds or to be eligible for awards at the end of the team war season, league season. So this is actually really great because if teams are being inactive and they're just occupying spots, that sucks because your team that is actually doing wars and being competitive is going to miss out on the Team Wars League season. So I like that they did this, and I imagine as more and more times goes on, they're going to find better ways to get rid of those teams that aren't being active and are just occupying spots. So this only happened 2 days ago, and teams that haven't participated in a war since March 17th, they were removed to the No League. And I believe in order to go back to a league, you just need to do a war. And now the next stuff I want to talk about, this is going to be off the Social Point forums, and there's going to be a link in the description if you want to join the forums and be very, very, very up to date, because there's some stuff on here that is posted on here before it's actually posted into the game, and we're going to run into some of those. So as you can see, one of the coolest thing is the Reliquary. So I'm going to click on that, and we can find a list of all the relics in the game if we click on this link, and it takes us to literally a link of every single relic currently in the game. So if we scroll down, those are all the swords, all the masks. Keep scrolling down all the way until the final relics, the recently released ones. And as you can see, there's 135, 134. No, wait, what? Let's scroll all the way up. We have exactly 1, 2, 3. Why do the numbers just get so weird after a while? 64. Oh wait, maybe I'm crazy. 126. Yeah, look at this. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Where's 99 through 110? Where's all these relics? All these relics are missing. Ah! No, but yeah, as you can see, we have 121 relics at the moment, and these are the most recently released relics. So yeah, if you are curious what diamond relics are there or any of that, you can see it all here. And then it's even in Spanish, in French, in German. So yeah, be sure to check this out if you're interested what relics actually currently exist in the game. It tells you the description what the relic does at max level. Moving back, so that was one. The buffed island news, and this is sad news. Maybe with a heavy heart, we would like to announce an ending to one of the old time features, the buffed island. It has already been a while that we feel it's not been very useful and doesn't really provide anything special anymore. Therefore, we will be removing the buffed island on March 28th. That's 3 more days. This means that temporary buffs of some monsters won't be active anymore. Thank you for understanding. Now, the way I feel about this is I kind of don't really care because yes, the buff island wasn't really used. When it was first introduced, I liked the idea of it because it was going to make some monsters more usable than others. For example, we all know Hackster's fast, but let's say they made it so that who's another denier? No one's coming to mind in the Metalhead. Let's say Metalhead, who's slower than Hackster, they buffed him by 20% his speed, and then he would have been faster than Hackster, so then he could dominate for a while. So that was the original idea, but what ended up happening with the buff island is that it was a bunch of the old breedable legendary monsters that were always buffed, and all the new monsters that would get released. So it's kind of like, alright, these new monsters are already quite powerful, and now you're buffing them so they're even more powerful, instead of alternating just random monsters. Like, they could have literally done random monsters in the buffed island so people could start utilizing them more. But it's not a big deal. Moving on, let's see. The Elemental Cells Research Completed update. This one is huge. Probably one of the best updates to the game. Greetings, Monster Masters. Let me upvote this. Dr. Victor... Oh, I'm not logged in. Dr. Victor has been working on his secret project for the past few weeks, and he's finally ready to reap the success. Since he invented Elemental Cells, he's always wanted to do something more with it. Also, he was running out of legendary test subjects. MC Boss did a horrible mistake one Sunday evening. The day he was in a surprisingly good mood, that day he was in a surprisingly good mood, so when he passed by the lab, he was blasting the speakers of his boombox. At the time, MC Boss hadn't realized the horrid consequences. Unfortunately for him, Dr. Victor wasn't exactly in the best of moods. He snatched poor MC Boss from the streets and shoved him, oh my gosh, into the extraction chamber to silence him. Fortunately for us, this sparked the idea of elemental cell improvements. Thanks to Dr. Victor and his unpredictable hunger for experiments, you can enjoy the following changes starting Thursday, March 21st. So this is already active. So now when you rank monsters in the lab, you will be able to use elemental cells the same way you use elementium. So literally, elemental cells are elementium. They're just as valuable. This means that you will be able to use elemental cells to rank up a monster without any monster cells. How amazing is this? Because previously, you would need to have 80 monster cells before being able to use elemental cells. Now you don't. That's awesome. And on top of this, you will be able to extract elemental cells from epic monsters. So if you have a bunch of epic monsters you just want to get rid of, you can extract them and get some elemental cells. And you'll have a 50-50 chance if the epic monster is 2 elements. So if he's fire and water, you get 50% chance to get fire cells, 50% chance to get water cells. And then let's see. Have you ever had insufficient amounts of either elementium or elemental cells? Well, now you can combine the two. So previously you only could use elementium, or you could only use elemental cells. Now you can mix and match, so you don't have to do one single one. So that's awesome. And you also get bonus elemental cells if you extract a ranked up monster. Thank goodness for this. So great update to the game. Phenomenal update. And I think that's pretty much it. A lot of this stuff, most of you should already know. We have mutant runes now. They honestly didn't change too much in the game. I remember people were freaking out, and honestly, it didn't change much. Like, I still don't even use them. I rarely see people use them except the very elite players. Didn't really change much. And so, yeah, with that being said, I think those are the major changes to the game, to the world of Monster Legends. What I want to do now, I guess, is just go through my vaults and showcase all of these elemental cells I have, a lot of them being from... Well, I have a lot of earth ones. I don't know I have a lot of earth ones. I have a lot of dark because I got Necromancer. I got a lot of metal because I got Remtar. I got a good amount of light because I got Elvira. And I got lots of magic because I got Sherazar. So if you do the War Master dungeon, you get a lot of elemental cells. So considering they're basically elementium, I have a lot. And good thing I've been storing from doing all of the dungeons, because yeah, all of these where are they? Thunder and Water Cells dungeons, it's basically an elementium dungeon now, which is amazing. And yeah, good thing I've been storing all of my elementium. So if I go to my chests, check this out. I have 40 dark and metal dungeon chests, 43 fire nature, 13 thunder water, 16 light and magic. So I have a ton of elemental cells, and now I really have to start thinking about who do I want to rank up? Which monsters? Like, I'm thinking Dun Raw for dark. I don't know. Like, I have so many options. I have so many. Kane, definitely, he's worth upgrading. But then I think of all the new monsters that are released, and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I should save my elemental cells elementium for some of the newer monsters because they're quite amazing. Like Psycha, phenomenal light monster. However, I still have her as 100 cells, so maybe I should get her to rank 1 or 2. I don't know. It's tough. Maybe I should focus on the monsters that I could already do and that I already have ranked up so I can have more 130s. So it's tough. It's really tough deciding who to rank up, who not to rank up. But definitely, I'm having so much fun playing this game. Like, there's so many great updates to the world. Look at that. It ranked up. That's awesome. So the 1-1-1 method always works. No, it doesn't always work. It works 25% of the time. But yeah, I've been having so much fun. So be sure to check the update section of the game. There's a ton of useful information. And I'm going to try to make more Monster Legends information video, Monster Legends update video, just so I can also let you guys know what's going on in the world of Monster Legends. Because sometimes I kind of skip it up until, I don't know, up until it's kind of too late. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. But yeah, elemental cells. You know what? Let's showcase that. That's why I went on this. So I'm going to go to extract, and I'm going to go to an epic monster. And let's do him. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, do I get 130? Really? Cool. 95, 95, 45. He's level 40 and I get 130. That's cool. But I thought it was going to give me an option to pick, to see, like, because I could also get his monsters. I don't know. Is my game even updated? I have to check that. So we'll explore that later. Actually, let me try ranking up and see what happens. Who do I want to rank up? So, Elementium. Let's scroll down. Let's see if I have someone where I'm literally, like, right under the 80 threshold mark. Go to Legendary. Scroll down, 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 down. I'm pretty sure I have, like, a Sammy or something that I could probably do. 92, 83, 79, 75, 75. Wallace. Phil missing was 75. I don't want to do it though, and then it happens. Well, actually, he is a monster I want to rank up anyway. So, Let's see. You need 5 more monster cells to use. See, so my game isn't updated yet, so I don't have that luxury. So I should update the game, and then this pop-up message won't occur anymore. So this is the old Monster Legends, where you had to have at least 80 cells to use elemental cells, whereas Elementium, it had no limit. But let me just update the game and we'll try again. Yep, looky here, update the game. Yes, I am sure, and now we'll get back into the game. Alright, we are back. I also forgot to mention that there was some changes to the art of certain habitats. Not the legendary habitats. Well, they did change, but they changed them back because I think a lot of people didn't like them. But if you look at other habitats, the nature, the fire, I love the fire. If you look at other habitats, they have changed. The farms changed, but let's go back into here and let us try extracting again an epic monster and see what happens. Oh look, so I can get 11 earth cells, or I can get 56 mountain splitter cells. Let me do a level 100 monster. I can get 20 water cells, which I think it only used to be 10, so that's an update. Let's click on here, and look at that, yeah. So I can either get 51 Shamroku cells, or I can get 7 and 7 or 7 of the metal. Let's see, a level 90, 14 or 14, not bad for basically free Elementium. Let's see, a 110, 140, this X-Pug 19, and let's go to ranking up. So now I'm not sure if I actually want to spend my, yeah, I mean, Talos is a monster I've always wanted to level up anyway, so look at that, fill for 5. Fill for 5, I'll do that. And now, oh, so I can do in increments of 5. How cool is that? What does convert mean? Convert, you must fill the bar with Elementium or elemental cells before being able to convert. Fill the bar with, wait, can I do it on someone else? Wait, what? Convert what? Oh, I lost him. Where is he? Where are you? You have 80, right? Scrolling. Wait, was it Wallace? Fill. Fill? Fill. Oh, what the heck? Fill. Oh, so if I want to mix and match? Oh, so that's how the mix and match. It's in increments of 5. And if I go away, it basically disappears. Cool. So let me fill all the way. So assuming I want to use elemental cells, bam. If I click convert, I will be converting the elemental cells into the monster cells. Really cool. Yeah, I love this a lot. Well, now it's a little annoying that you got to press fill a lot, but hey, that's pretty nice. I like this. I like this a lot. Cool. So I think I'm going to end there. This is everything going on in Monster Legends. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep you guys up to date from now on. But you can always check the update section of the game or join the Social Point forum. There will be a link in the description. You can also join the official Monster Legends Discord or my Discord, because we always post on all and any information that gets released. So be sure to join something. With that being said, I'm Gaming. Hopefully this video was extremely helpful, and I will see you all next time.